I just got home and there's something outside I need to take a look at. I know what's inside this. It's my new table saw. Woohoo! Here's my old table saw. It's a Craftsman, bought it maybe 15 years ago. Doesn't owe me anything. It was pretty cheap, but I've used it a lot and I got a lot out of it. There are some issues with it. A lot of issues. One of the biggest things wrong with it is this. I know there's ways that you can go about getting the dust collection to work on these, but because the motor hangs out the back side of it, it's really difficult to get good dust collection. Anyway, this one's going to go. I'm going to find a new home for it. There's a guy I know who fixes these up and sells them, so he'll probably give me $75 for this or something, and then he sells them for whatever. So it'll get a new home. I won't have to worry about it anymore. So I'm just going to move it out of the way. So I've got my new saw set up now. I haven't even made my first cut. The fence seems to be right on, seems to be 90 degrees. I do need to check that and verify that. But in my cursory looks at it, it looks to be square to the blade, and the blade looks to be square to the miter saw slot, and that's good. I also bought this used jet dust collector. It was about half, actually a little less than half of what I would have spent had I bought this unit, or the unit that I now have for this. This is just a couple years old, so this is going to hopefully work nice for me. Let's make our first cut. I can't tell you how much nicer this saw is compared to my old one. The adjustments on here are so much nicer. The fence slides and locks in very nicely. My old one was not very good. The adjustment for the angle of the blade is very quick and very smooth. It's just going to work so much nicer. It comes pre-wired to 115 voltage, which is good because I don't have 220 in my shop yet. Someday I want to get that, and I'll have the ability to be able to wire it to 230 voltage when that day comes. So I should be able to use this for a long time to come. Same thing with the dust collector. Right now I actually have to run an extension cord through the wall into my house and down into a basement room because I don't want the saw and the dust collector on the same circuit. All my outlets are on the same circuit in the garage. It would probably trip a circuit if I had them both running at the same time and I was cutting some hardwood especially. I look forward to working with this and making some more projects as I go along. Thanks for watching. I appreciate the support.